Okay, we have some students online. Just to remind you once again that I'm recording the session, and copy of this would be available for everyone to view online. So for those of you who are logged in, if you're okay with this, please put a check mark in front of your name so we can get started. Let's see, who can tell me what would be a first step? Okay, if you don't know the answer, just put the X in front of your name so I don't ask you the question. But for those of you who have a check mark, means that you know. Those of you without the microphone tonight, you can just simply type your answer, and I got the first answer from Renee. Let's see, Danielle, can you tell me what's the first step? What do we have to find?
The LCD.
Very good. You have to find the LCD. Before we find the LCD, we need to factor this. Okay, Danielle, how do you factor this? It's a difference of square, right? What do we get?
A minus 1, A plus 1.
Where did you get 1? Okay.
I mean 3. I'm sorry.
That's right. That's 9. So it would be A minus 3 times A plus 3. Very good. So what is the LCD?
The LCD is A minus 3, A plus 3.
Right. The LCD would be A minus 3 times A plus 3. Okay. So in this case, we need to make all these 3 denominator equal to LCD. This is already same as LCD, so we just write it as is. So the first term would be A over the LCD, which is A minus 3 times A plus 3. Okay, let me ask Parker. Parker, what do you have to multiply the second term with?
Sorry, what did you say?
What did you say?
What did you say? I could. What did you say in the? What was your first question? I couldn't understand.
Right. The question is, what do we have to multiply the second fraction with, so we get the same LCD?
A minus 3 and A plus 3.
Well, we already have A minus 3, so we multiply the second fraction with what?
With what? A plus 3. Sorry about this.
Okay, very good. So we multiply the second fraction only with A plus 3 over A plus 3. We multiply it by 1. Okay, and the last one, what do we multiply the last fraction with? Okay.
A minus 3.
Very good. So we multiply the last one by A minus 3 over A minus 3. So we do that every time you want to add or subtract fractions. But if this were equation, by the way, if this were equal to like 0, and I say solve, okay, we multiply each term by LCD to eliminate the fraction. So with this slightly different method. So if it's expression and says add or subtract, you make all these 3 would have the same LCD, and we add them. But if it's a solve, and if this were equation, then you just multiply each term by LCD and you reduce. So you make sure you know the difference between these 2 methods. So over here we have the LCD, the same as a minus 3 times a plus 3. Now I can add or subtract what I have at the top of the fraction. The first one would be a plus, and the second one would be right here, which give me 1 times a plus 3, which is a plus 3. And the next one would be right here, minus 2 times a minus 3, which I can distribute here. So I would get a plus 3 minus 2a plus 6 over the LCD. And the next step would be to simplify and factor, if it's factorable. Okay, so here I have a plus a would be 2a, and then minus 2a, that adds up to 0. All the a cancels each other out here. So a plus a is 2a, minus 2a would be 0. And then we can combine the constant. Be 9 over a minus 3 times a plus 3. Now at this point you have to look and see if we can simplify this, which is not the top. We cannot factor anything, and looks like that would be the final answer.